Rock. Rap. Keep it a clip. Rap it up.
You don't want the young lion to embarrass you. A couple niggas falling off, they need parachutes. Securing the bag, that's my only mission. You ain't nice as me, that's defamation.
Rap it up.
The big rap attack right here. Keep it in the clip. My name is Franklin, aka the Ghost Riders inspiration, but also the Northside Rabbi, man. Last week we had an awesome time. Just taking a look at what is happening as far as hip hop is concerned. And I think I'm very excited by the fact that you've got like new school leaders, man, that are taking local hip hop and putting it on a level we've never seen before. Look at Trace Africa, for example. It's got a lot of Namibian hip hop videos, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, what can you expect on this show? Let's find out. We've got one of my personal favorites on the show today, but hey, let's quickly take a look at what you can expect.
Rap it up.
Panda.
Rock.
Real African wisdom. So I'm only looking up to the people that came before me, that paved the way, you know.
They told me no, but now they know. When they do you a bad hand, don't bet against him. Who G-double-G-Z him.
Rap it up.
Now you gotta understand, man. I grew up on the likes of Shikololo, on the likes of Pablo Diablo, the Outlaw. I'm talking about the Kaimbi style. Today, the guy that we're having, the big homie Dingalo, is not a new person to the city at all. One, he's an awesome visual artist. He does portraits. For the lack of better words, he's an all-together type of musician. Dingalo has been, if I would say, man, if ever we speak about legends, and if ever we speak about giving credit where it deserves, Dingalo for me sits in the same level where the Tateras Shahamas are, the late Jackson Kauyoas are, because even when you know it or not, this man was a pioneer as far as local music is concerned. So hey, Rap Attack caught up with him, and this is Dingalo right here on Rap Attack.
Rap it up.
I'm Dingalo, Kaimbi style representation at Dingalo Arts. Known all about it, I'm into tattoo business, sign writings, graffiti, painting, anything that has to do with art. It's right here. Started right by writing letters in the class. You know, like some guys really didn't have the handwork, the nice hand, so it will come off by, Dennis, can you please write for me my letter that somebody wrote in their own writing, and then I have to rewrite it just to refine the lettering, you check. Right after my matric, I went to the College of Arts, studied for 5 years, got my diploma, and then I had to start surviving on it because there's no really works for us as artists, or let me say there are no jobs for us. All we get is these freelance jobbings and tenders. Before I went to practice the visual arts at the college, I used to do tattoos with my homemade machine. But for now, I'm so much long in the game, I'm doing it professionally.
No.
As for these guys, they are my forefathers, you check. I believe in what they have been practicing or into the way of their doing things, you know. And that's why it comes out that the slogan for Kaimbi style is raw, which means real African wisdom. So I'm only looking up to the people that came before me, that paved the way, you know. Mr. Jackson right here is like one of the artists that we know, or that have set us for us the trend to get into the music industry way back when I was doing music. As for Ket, I started doing music with him from an early childhood before we even made labels. Pablo is now the guy that I came with into the music industry itself, because Ket only introduced me, and then with Pablo I was performing as my partner anyway, together in Kaimbi style music. So these are my brothers So for now, they're here to inspire me. All these guys are my inspiration. Hello, Dingalo. I got the Chalo. You never heard of me. Don't try to murder me like John Gotti. I disconnect your face like Muhammad Ali. Music to me, my name itself comes from music. Dingalo, if you hear, it has something to do with music and just life itself. So it is part of me, and I'm still on my music. I'm still recording now and then. Yeah, I like my boy Exit. Exit is doing quite good. As we all started in the music industry, our industry was more concentrated on the Kwaito music because we're following the South African music. But as for now, he's still keeping it on point. Maniac.
Too content, too cheesy, maniac, too realistic, 061 music, for start. Does it end like a strap?
You check, my boy, he hasn't been in the industry, you check, but he's been there with that starvation for the studio, you know. He's bringing what the people actually needed to hear. My other top artist is, you know, my favorite Buju.
Position pivotal, situation critical, can't be tell original. Baby, let me take a bite, fly high like a kite. Yeah, man, high grade for the place, man. Watch it.
He's still doing it. He's in the north. It's only the way of marketing and for us to see what the guys are really up to there. It's not as much as for us in the city. I'm still my favorite.
Educate, outlaw, not Dingalo. Don't play ahead. For second half on this one, you can meditate. To you we dedicate.
Yeah, because I'm still gonna bring it back to the people and just for them to know that we are still here as Kaimbi style and as the forefathers of the Namibian music industry. If you are doing this visual arts, you should also be doing graphic arts, which where the world is going to now. People wouldn't want this type of things anymore. They will maybe like say, draw it for me on the A4 and then you can WhatsApp it to me. They wouldn't want your copies, the hard copies, because they would like to feel maybe to print it on a t-shirt or make it a bigger artwork. You can follow me on Insta, Facebook, and on Twitter. It's just Dingalo Arts at Kaimbi Style Studio. You know, this is Dingalo here at Kaimbi Style Studios. You're watching Rap Attack. Keep it the clip, you know. One.
Rap Attack.
My vision has stayed the same since I entered the game.
I'm very passionate about music.
We've done everything that we can.
A lot of thought that goes into what we want to achieve.
And seeing my advice turn into fruits of somebody else's labor.
Really, it is my labor of love.
Writing a book starts with a thought.
What we have right now and make it international.
There are certain things that you need to do differently. You can't just post the way everybody else does.
Rap Attack.
I think you've seen already as far as Rap Attack is concerned. I mean, we've had guys like Popiani, who is an author. We've had people like Maria from Informante. And I think it started to sink in. What we're trying to do is trying to get a fusion of people that surround the industry to some extent. If you are going to be an MC, for example, and you are going to perform live for people, it means you must be one in shape, you must be healthy, but you must also have longevity. So what better way to talk about health and fitness than with this lady here? Her name is Mecca. I'm sure you've seen her on social media. Not only does she do fitness and health and well-being, I know she also was busy with sort of like Oshiwambo sort of lessons, you know what I mean? So she's a philanthropist, for the lack of better words. She's doing everything in one. And so to have her on Rap Attack is absolutely an honor. Let's check out Mecca right here on Keeping It a Clip.
Rap Attack.
Big M. You know, I actually thought I was gonna come and rap. I prepared a few bars. But it's okay, I'm joking. My name is Mecca Namindo. For me, really what drives me is seeing people happy. I think it's not easy to run a business, even though this is a beautiful business, it's a beautiful place. What actually makes me get up in the morning and come every day and do what I'm doing is just seeing people happy. Like even today, when I finished giving class and I was giving them their measurements, the ones that came for class today, when they see the results of what I offered them and what I promised them, and they do that little dance, that is just fulfilling, you know. And opening a wellness center like this, and people come here stressed out and they just need that escape, a place where they can just feel relaxed. It's also another reason why I'm glad to be in the space that I'm in now, and making an impact, and just also making people remember where we were as nomads in terms of our health. Music is life, man. Like I feel sorry when people get married or when they have children, they lose that child, the child in them disappears. So sometimes when I do that, it's just to remind people that you don't have to go down that rabbit hole of depression and the city life and just think that you can't be playful. So it impacts your emotions as well. Okay, this one is really something that I take very serious in terms of opportunities for young Namibians. I feel like we are a generation that has a lot of opportunities despite the challenges that we are facing now with the world pandemic. We actually have a lot of opportunities that we can take advantage of. But we've also gotten so used to this enabling attitude where we want things to happen from somewhere. So one thing that I can say is that unfortunately there's nobody who's going to save you. If I have to be direct, nobody's gonna save you. Nobody's coming to rescue you. You have to take things upon yourself. Your mother, your father, your sister, your uncle don't owe you nothing. I am vibing with Lioness. She's got the rhythm, she's got the moves, she's got the lyrics, and she's just a whole vibe. We have access to almost anything, like these limitless opportunities out there. And even if you want to change your skill to something totally different, you can. There are many opportunities. Even my company offers trainings where you can get a skill in 3 weeks and actually use it. We have to hustle. Even if you just make a $50 per day, you got to hustle. Otherwise, you will be sitting at home and feeling miserable and getting depressed unnecessarily, thinking that somebody owes you something. Yo, this is Mecca from Mecanificent. You're watching Rap Attack. Keep it a clip.
Rap Attack.
Yeah. Keep it a clip. Keep it a clip. Keep it a clip. Look.
Say I don't rap enough.
I know. Yeah. Look. Say, pay my respect. I've come to collect. They be sleeping on my overtime shift, trying to put my city on the map. I call it connect. Exudichalet, had to learn how to move in silence like I got a target on my back. These days I'm a heavyweight, I can never keep up with my bench press. These days you can line them all up and show anybody to my address. These days when I rap with you niggas, I only do this type of practice. I sign the check and I pay myself, I give no fucks for the bad press. I'ma do this till wheels fall off. Lord knows that I'm only really driven by the passion. And you're gonna get everything that I've been doing, and I'm known for the music, you known for the fashion. Ooh, shit. Not again. R.I.P. missing in action, that's the kid. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me now. Top Gita number 1. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me now. Marty shit is gone. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me now. Top Gita number 1. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me now. Rodman. Little finger for my enemies. Blessing my family. Yeah. Trying to get rid of this poverty. Yeah. Make it. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me now. Top Gita number 1. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me now. Rodman. Middle finger for my enemies. Blessing for the family. Yeah. Giggsy.
Repetition.
You already know what it is, man. The big homie, the Futurist Gigs right here on Rap Attack. I think doing some of the best and amazing work. That first song, that Grootman, back into Real Ones. Now, Real Ones has always been my personal favorite alongside Shako. If you listen to Shako, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this dude is never short off of bars. You've got to listen very closely for you to understand and get his punchlines. But nonetheless, the Futurist Gigs, what's happening, King?
I'm good, what's up, King?
I like that because I'm thinking it's part of a project, right? These first 2 songs. Quickly just walk us through the songs. Then we get into what Gigs is busy with right now.
So Grootman was part of the EP that I put out at the last quarter of last year. It's called Take Care. It's on every DSP, you can stream it. And Real Ones, I just took you a little bit back to my first project that I put out. It's called Chapter 1. Yeah. You check it out, it's also on every DSP, so yeah.
That's pretty cool because it's amazing because these 2 songs, right, the sounds differ. Not so much, but I mean there is like that touch. Was it necessary for you to sort of rope in a different audience straight from like a hip hop banger into more of like this township type sound, like a quieter feel almost? Like what did you find that necessary to do?
I mean, I just make music that I like. I grew up on Kwaito and Pansula, and I also grew up on rap music. So I always try to find a balance in between everything that I like. Real Ones is more me trying to be strategic. Grootman is just something I like. You know, I like drill. I like that type of sound. It's nice to perform. So it wasn't that deep. I just made it.
I like that drill sound. That's really where it's at. Quickly take a look at what Gigs is busy with right now, man, because you know things have changed over the past year. I think alone artists are now starting to become creative from not the so conventional manner. What is Gigs busy with right now?
Trying to survive, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm trying to survive. COVID has hit us so bad that it has forced creatives to be creative.
Yeah.
Find other outlets, find other means, whether it's social media or whatever. But yeah, trying to be creative every day, trying to see what's the next move. The thing is, you're also looking at the political market and like, how is he going to open the market? Paying attention to all of that to see how you're going to maneuver.
Yeah.
But now, be that as it may, just looking at ways to be creative. I'm always in the studio. I'm trying to create, as difficult as it is because I'm not outside. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to create. I don't know whether it's going to be an EP, a single or whatever, but whether it's visuals, I'm just creating every day.
So the idea now is just to be putting out as much work as you possibly can.
I think it's more just keeping your social media active.
Yeah.
Something where I fail as well because I'm not really the biggest social media.
And we are finding now that is becoming the biggest platform. I mean, back in the day, you could just put up a show physically, but now your presence gotta be ever so strong on social media because of the restrictions, innit?
Because the thing is, everybody's home, innit? Everybody's home, everybody's on their phone, so you need to interact with the people somehow. Because we live in a microwave era where people forget very, very easily. Yeah. So now social media is the only way how people can actually get to see what you're up to, what you're doing. So that's very, very important to always keep your social media updated. So that's what I'm trying to do as well. As difficult as it is because I'm not really as social. I'm an extrovert but an introvert. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no. That's where the creatives are like that.
Yeah.
Quickly, man, because you're trying to make sure that your social media presence is amped up. Yeah. Where can we find you then on social media?
The Futurist Gigs everywhere. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, the whole works. The Futurist Gigs, right? Is one word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that underscore, overscore, side score.
Look, the only time you put an underscore if you put goat or royalty behind it, but
Right now it's just the Future's gigs, yeah? That's what it is, King. Thanks so much for making time with us.
Thank you for having me, man. Shout
the
out to
Future's
Rap
gigs right here on Rap Attack, man. Groot man as well as Real Ones, one of my personal favorites. Don't forget, we keep it a clip for the culture. We're back on the other side of this.
Rap Attack.
What's up? BBC. Look, I've been sticking to the script. Why you think my aim is accurate? A couple hits, not up ambiance is different. I'm learning how to deal with all the negative views, and I'm becoming everything that ain't predicted me. See, we just trying to reach foreign heights, so we split degrees. You gon' need to measure in Fahrenheit. Me and you can never be parallel. We shifting the right gears, nigga. How the hell will I lose if the formula I use guarantees I'm a shine won't fuse? Said I'm a different kind of fabric. I'm the one making these niggas look average. We ain't feeling your energy. You know we finna win, that's a guarantee. Every move I'ma make is a movie. We chasing this light, spreading got it on blind. Roll up, pour up. Shout out to the real ones. Like say, roll up, pour up. Shout out to the real ones. Like say, 3 shots when you look at my kicks. Double cups when you get in the drinks. What's up? See, we ain't get the manual. Boy got so many flows, you would think it was perennial. They try to replicate the sound. I plan to be around. Season after season after season after season now. We no tire. We ain't feeling your energy. You know we finna win, that's a guarantee. We finna win, every move I'ma make is a movie. We chasing this light, spreading got it, don't blind me. Roll up, pour up. Shout out to the real ones. Like say, roll up, pour up. Shout out to the real ones. You don't want that young lion to embarrass you. A couple niggas falling off, they need parachutes. Securing the bag, that's my only mission. You ain't nice to me, that's defamation. Ignore the animosity. I'm trying to rewrite history and leave my name stationary. They throwing shots, I'm trying to. What's that? Every breath's the ego. What's that? They told me no, but now they know. When they do you a bad hand, don't bet against him. Who G-I-double-G-Z him. We ain't feeling your energy. You know we finna win, that's a guarantee. Every move I'ma make is a movie. We chasing this light, spreading got it on blind. Roll up, pour up. Shout out to the real ones. Except roll up, pour up. Shout out to the real ones. When they do you a bad hand, don't bet against him. Who G-I-double-G-Z him. What's that? What's up?
Rap Attack.
Rap Attack. Keep it a clip.
Rap Attack.
That was our debut.
That was our debut album. We put in work. We reflected on all the kinds of instrument sounds from home, and we infused it in this album.
Yeah, we got the talent, we got the writers, we got the producers. Like we have everything.
Mecca kodondundu. Imba meshinire kodondundu. Imba meshinire kodondundu.
Rap Attack.
You know when you watch your favorite series, and I'll use Money Heist as an example, and the end of the season on sort of like an anticipation, like a hook, and you are just like, so what is going to happen? You gotta wait months and stuff. I'm not alluding to anything, but I think, you know, Rap Attack has been doing very well. We're about to just come to the end of season 1, and that only means that season 2 is going to be extremely off the chain like that, because we're trying to be as versatile as possible. Maybe like season 1 where you saw us at a stage. Season 2, for all you know, we could be on a boat somewhere at the Atlantic, or on the Atlantic rather, you never know. But nonetheless, man, Rap Attack would like to appreciate you, the person that makes sure that you get up either in the morning or in the evening, and you're watching us right on your TV set, the people supporting us, and the people that come up to me and go, hey man, this is for keeping the culture alive. I appreciate that, because the show is absolutely nothing without you and nothing without the MC. Like we say, we are just the custodian, man. So up until we elbow again next time, don't forget, this is that Northside Rabbi, aka your ghostwriter's inspiration, aka your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Up until next time, keep it a clip. It's been that Rap Attack.
Yo, my bro, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, man.
No, you know what, in the car, bro.
You know what, in the car. This is life, man.
Talking about those niggas with the $10. I'm on my bullshit. Gear 6 when I do the stick shift. Black cars, bitch, I run the business. Ayy, hair long, nothing less than this inch. Yeah, alright, don't bring the beef unless it's filling me on. I keep playing with her, she stealing, copy my song. I got classy goons that dressing up in Dior. I'm finally that shit that got him shutting the store. Like, you know, Wally Nandika, you know, Wally Nandika. Wally no my superstar, Wally no my superstar. On day I'm on dealinga, on day I'm on dealinga. Baby ne egezi ba, baby ne egezi. Ino wali nandika, ino wali nandika. Uli no my superstar, uli no my superstar. On day I'm on dealinga, on day I'm on dealinga. Baby ne egezi ba, baby ne egezi. 6 figure, a bit richer. Slim waist, patty cake, get my tits bigger. Who you know who rockin' #1 spot winner? Man, I'm treating all my warhouse who gon' make dinners. Let that bum nigga for a real nigga. For the other niggas bow to my nigga. For that VIP, no standing line nigga. For that don't wear a suit, cause he the business nigga. I am wealthy, all the jealousy you got going ain't healthy. I got higher beams watching over me on balconies. Always on my ones, no you never see me capping. Mommy with the drip, all these other honey chapping.
DJ Porter on the beat.